Hello guys, welcome back to JCut, and today I'm gonna review the movie Girlfriend, which is a Telugu movie starring Rashmika Mandana, Deekshit Shetty, Anu Emmanuel, and many more actors. And everybody's performance is really good about this movie. Honestly, this movie it is a really good movie, but I don't know. There is something like it's not like very good, but at the same time it's not even bad. It's like a mid movie. So even though a lot of aspects about this movie, the cinematography, the way they have shown the emotions very creatively, somewhere this movie lacks uh, in being more intriguing to the audience. It's kind of like one time watch film, but uh, do you want to like, is it worth watching? Definitely is. It is a definitely worth watching film. And it you know this movie majorly shows the perspective of Bhuma Devi, which is character played by Rashmika Mandana. And in this movie she has done an amazing work. By Her acting is really good in this film, as well as Deekshit Shetty, who is equally amazing in this film. And well, Deekshit Shetty is the guy who was in the movie Diya, the Kannada movie, which when it came on OTT, it went viral and a lot of people started watching it. So he has done a really amazing job in this film. It shows about how the relationship turns eventually, and it is more focused on the character Bhuma Devi, and what are the challenges she's facing with her relationship, and what are the psychological conflict within herself about the decision of her life she's facing. And it is a really wonderful movie and wonderful take on such kind of relationships and such kind of yeah, women as well, character women as well, who somewhere are confused and kind to take certain wrong decisions. They might be inclining to take wrong decisions, but then uh, it is based on how their surrounding is and how individually their mental capability is to go through it. And from here on I'm gonna start the spoiler talk. So if anybody haven't watched this film, so you can stop watching right from here. So the spoiler talk begins. Well, first of all, the cinematography is amazing. It is like how much the movie requires, that's how much it shows. And uh, the girl meets this guy in the road where he's trying to uh, kind of save her. Somehow he gets in a fight with this guy, and it was actually the girl's fault coming in the wrong route, which is the female character. And this guy somehow they meet they study in the same college, so they meet, they get into a relationship. Well, initially he seemed fine, but as the time progresses, the things what he says and things what he does is really problematic. And the people who were telling a lot of giving some references like animal or whatever, guys, this is an actual toxic guy, and this is the kind of character you can find in real life. So if anybody, like, this is a proper portrayal of a toxic guy, like really toxic relationship. And Dikshit Shetty has played a phenomenal role by playing, you will literally be angry on this guy, like what kind of an guy is this guy. you know he literally insulting the girl, his own women, his own girl, after the breakup, by putting all her number and her picture and just portraying her like a slut, is literally very derogatory and unacceptable for anybody to do, and who's just going behind her that I won't leave you, I'll destroy you. Very toxic behavior. Well, and how she comes out of it. I mean, she dares and she goes. That scene is really good. How, there is one scene where she is standing in the shower, and like the like the place is getting shorter and shorter, showing how she is so congested in this relationship, and she, like, her, like, she has no space to breathe in this relationship, and go whatever is going on with him and everything around her is exactly how creatively they have portrayed in that scene is really good. I love that scene. And uh, like, this is a good portrayal and proper way of making a film where women is the lead, and a lot of acting. And the mirror shot is amazing, where she can see herself becoming like his mother, who is not vocaling enough or not talking at all, where she has completely forgotten how to talk, and by staying like that for a long time and not really exploring what she likes or dislikes, is like, that shot and those expressions were really good. And it shows how one decision can completely change someone's course of life. And how the Bhuma Devi, from, like, progresses from being in a relationship with this toxic guy, being there, like, no, he, even though he might be a bit very uh, rugged and rude, he might be the guy. And slowly while it progresses, he's like going, even when his father caught them, his father is upset, he's literally going and saying, disrespecting her father and telling what kind of a father you are, that you're not letting your daughter finish her education even though she's pleading so much to you. And then this guy does literally similar same thing, that we'll get married because your father is not going to stop here, he'll try to do something. So what are you gonna do with this literature degree? Like, but even though he had 9 backlogs which he didn't clear, it is just insane how he is doing all sorts of things. He doesn't like her being with any other person, being friends with the opposite gender, but he himself is friends with an opposite gender, and he thinks that his girlfriend will understand him because they are in love, which is like crazy. The levels of this guy, from that to talking very bad to her, and literally shaming her in front of everybody, and like putting down her character in front of everybody, which is an unacceptable thing. And through that, how this character comes out of her own uh, her own shortcomings, and slowly how she gets so frustrated psychologically. And when her father, like, she reaches out to a father at the end, like, I just want you to be there, I don't need anybody. And even when he doesn't understand, the time where she takes stand for herself, and then she makes her life despite all the challenges, and then she takes care of everything, she takes hold of her life by being independent and by taking all the decision herself, and even by taking care of her family, is really an amazing turn around of this character. And if anybody in this kind of relationship, I think this movie will definitely help. And so, people who are telling, this is my personal opinion, Oh, Kabir Singh character is very toxic. I mean, you have to see this character. This is hella toxic guy. That, like, he was just crazy guy. So you have to watch this film. It is a really good film, but it lacks. I mean, somewhere, I don't know, it feels like something is missing, and you're just unable to understand it. Like, not understand it, you understand the film, but it's like one time watch. So anybody who is trying to go to this film, definitely do watch it. It is worth the watch. Thank you very much.